seems to be in order. Take it over the Veterans Information Desk.
Information. What do I need information for? I know my GI Bill writes backward. Might help if I knew them forward.
Or maybe something new's been added.
Bung! Something new has been added.
Yeah, you came here to study, remember?
Yeah, we'll take a good look at my first subject.
I noticed that you're 32 years old.
Yeah, I've been around a long time.
You're pretty well along in years to be matriculating, aren't you?
Huh? Come again?
I said you're rather old to be matriculating.
Oh, that's what I'm doing.
It says here that you quit public school in 7B.
That's right.
Whatever made you decide on a higher education?
Well, I'll tell you, miss. I was top kick of a detail holding down one of those islands in the South Pacific. When along comes this GI circular that says I can graduate from high school by mail. Well, I says to myself, Flanagan, get smart. Don't go through life being a dope. Grab that education and go on to bigger and better things. So, here I am.
Yes, you are. Well, good luck, Sergeant.
Thank you.
Kenneth W. Williams. Not the Kenneth Williams.
All I've got is my mother's word for it.
That's good enough for me.
You've got a lot to live down around here.
You're right, and I'm gonna...
Hey, guys, you know who's here? Ken Williams. Ken Williams? Oh, boy, will we be hot now. Wait till Coach Ambrose hears about this.
Andrew Jackson Rollins.
The Andrew Jackson Rollins.
What's your specialty?
Women. That is, up until now. What's your name, teacher?
I'm not a teacher. I just work here.
Well, that's okay. I don't like to deal with strangers. What's your name?
That's the old top sergeant in him. Everything on the double.
I'm Ann Taylor, and I'm supposed to cope with any problems that you ex-servicemen have.
Maybe you could cope us up a place to live.
I believe I can. The university has built some barrack-type dormitories.
Barracks? We've been regimented so long, we've got barracks fever.
Might be persuaded to rent her attic. Of course, it's nothing fancy, and you'll have to put up with me.
In the attic?
No, I live on the second floor. There are no other roomers. It's a private home. Here, I'll give you the address. I'll phone Miss Carter ahead and recommend you.
Will I be seeing you later at the house?
Yes, I guess so.
And later than that for dinner, maybe?
I thought he was the fast worker, Mr. Williams.
By 9 o'clock, I'll be calling you Ann.
You think so, Ken?
Betcha.
Here it is, gentlemen. It isn't much to look at now, but it can be made very comfortable.
Oh, I think it's swell. Hey, Andy?
Perfect.
It hasn't been occupied since my sister's 2 boys went to school here 7 years ago. You know, you can make all the noise you want. You're away from everything here.
Hey, Ken, look. Wallpaper with roses on it.
Well, that settles it, Mrs. Carter, if you'll have us.
I guess I can manage to get along with anyone Ann recommends. She's more like a daughter than a roomer. Of course, I don't serve meals, but for a couple of young men who like wallpaper, I might even manage a bit of home cooking now and then.
For that, I would be a very dutiful son to you.
Where is that guy? Ken, welcome back. Am I glad to see you?
It's nice to see you again, Coach.
Hi, Miss Carter. Let me look at you. Well, I see the Army kept you in great shape, and what a squad you'll have to work with.
Coach, I'd like you to meet a buddy of mine. Andy Rollins, Coach Ambrose.
Andy, glad to know you.
Likewise.
What do you play?
The mouth organ.
You mean you're a friend of Ken's and you don't play basketball? Well, what are you doing here?
Kind of thought I'd get an education.
Oh, yeah. As I was saying, Ken, I'm going to build the greatest squad we ever had around you.
Sorry, I won't be playing with him.
You what?
That's the way it is.
Well, you can't be serious. Well, you're the greatest forward we ever had. And with you back in the lineup, we're a standout to win the conference. Maybe even the national championship.
You'll have to struggle along without me, Coach.
Look, Ken, what's come over you? When you were a sophomore before the war, you used to eat, breathe, and dream basketball. Well, I remember you picked this school because we were famous for our teams.
Yeah, I was full of that rah-rah stuff then, wasn't I? But that was 1,000 years ago.
Only 4 years, boy.
But that makes me 25 now. It'll take another 5 years to finish my engineering course, which will get me out of college at the ripe old age of 30. No, thanks, Coach. I won't have time for basketball. I'm going to do that 5 years and 4.
Give me a better reason than that. You used to romp through your classes and still have plenty of time to play. Come on now. Let's have it.
You've got it.
But basketball won't hurt you. As a matter of fact, it'll help. Think of the contacts you'll make playing all around the country, and you can use them after you graduate.
Contacts might sell bonds, but they don't build bridges. Come on, Andy, let's go get our bags.
Gee, I didn't know you were such a big shot.
I'm not. Hi, bookworm.
Bonsoir. Hey, what you got there?
Wait till you see the masterpiece. Ain't that something?
Hey, quite a blanket.
How does it fit?
Hey, good goods. You ought to have a coat made out of it. Going out again tonight?
Natch?
With Ann?
Promptly at 8.
Brother, you got it bad. 7 nights in a row.
Think of anything better to do?
You could play a little basketball.
Oh, Coach Ambrose been talking to you?
Well, no, but he's been talking to Ann, and she's been talking to me.
Ring around a Rosie, huh?
Just why aren't you playing? Come on, you could tell Andy.
You were here when I told the coach, or weren't you listening?
I was listening, but I didn't hear a thing. Give me the real reason.
Promise you won't tell?
I won't breathe a word of it.
Look, I've got claustrophobia. Can't stand crowds. You know, a hitch in the Army would have done you a lot of good.
It would? In what way?
It would have taught you that 8 o'clock meant 8 o'clock.
This ain't the Army, Mr. Williams.
You can say that again. Would you mind telling me just what you're trying to do?
I will if you'll tell me something first.
That's easy.
That's not what I meant.
Okay, ask me why I'm not going out for basketball. Andy just gave me the same routine.
Okay, why aren't you going out for basketball?
Because going out with you is much more fun. I'm going upstairs to get my pipe. Try to be ready when I get back, huh?
Yes, master.
Will you answer that, Anne? I'm busy.
All right.
Good evening.
Good evening.
I'm looking for Kenneth Williams. Is he home?
Why, yes. Won't you come in?
Thank you.
If you'll just have a seat in there, I'll call him.
Thank you.
Oh, I was just going upstairs to call you.
Don't tell me you're ready.
No, there's someone here to see you.
See me? Who is
She didn't say.
she?
Ken, darling. Oh, Ken, it's so good to see you again.
How did you find me?
I knew you'd be back in school.
Why did you come here?
I wanted to talk to you.
You could have used a phone.
But I have so much to tell you, Ken, and I was afraid you might hang up on me. Oh, please don't look at me like that.
Let's get out of here.
Good. We'll go for a ride in my car.
I won't keep him long, honey.
I don't know why I'm wasting my time listening to you.
Ken, you've got to believe me.
I believed you too many times. I told you when I left I was all through.
It isn't fair.
What do you know about fairness?
Look, Ken, all that happened when I was 18. You can't expect an old head on young shoulders.
You sure took care of that for me. I was an old man at 21, thanks to you.
It isn't all my fault, Ken. If you'd slapped me down a few times in the beginning, all of those things wouldn't have happened. But you coddled me and protected me.
Because I was dumb enough to think you were on the level. Until your friend Cassini stepped in. That was the payoff. And if you're making another pitch for him now, you can save your breath. You can tell him I'm not playing basketball this year or any other year.
I haven't seen or spoken to Cassini in 3 years.
What's the matter? Is he in jail?
No, but he ought to be. You were so right about him, Ken. He's everything you said he was and more. Only I was too blind to see it. Okay, now I know. When I lost your love and respect, I lost everything that mattered. Please give me another chance, Ken. I swear I'm telling the... It hasn't been easy all alone, thinking what I'd done to you. How I'd messed up your life, wondering if I'd ever see you again. Now you're back. And even if you won't forgive me, I want you to know that I still think you're the most wonderful person in the world. I'll go away. I'll never see you again if that's the way you want it. But that's not the way I want it. You see, you're all I've got.
Okay. I'll go for it just once more. But this time it had better be on the level.
Okay.
That takes me back over the years. The last time I heard that tune was... I hate to say it. In fact, I won't say it. But it was at a corn husking bee in Wapakoneta, Ohio.
What?
Wapakoneta?
Oh, yeah.
Where's that?
Yeah, I got tired of my concert about a second ago and ran upstairs.
Upstairs?
Wait a minute. I wouldn't go up there if I were you.
Why not? What's the matter?
You know, you're clever. What'd you do, read a book about how to treat women? Because you just did the right thing. You make a date with Ann, and you shove off with another dame.
It was no dame. That was my sister.
What's the idea, Cassini? The idea is for you guys to play a game where you make some noise.
Okay, if you insist on us being lowbrow, we'll play some gin. Get a deck, honey.
Hello, boys. Put this somewhere, will you?
Come on, quit clowning. What gives?
You can order that fur coat tomorrow morning.
No fooling.
No fool. He just went for the sweet little Sister Act. Hook, line, and sinker.
Boys, it looks like we're back in business again. I'll pass the word around.
Got an extra pair of those rompers?
Ken.
Hi, Coach.
Hi,
Shall I give him a pair of pants, Coach?
Shall you? Shall you give him pants? Say, listen, if this means what I think it does, we'll have his pants gold-plated for him. How you have them?
I'll take them gold-plated.
Atta boy.
How's about a locket?
Give him 2 of them.
Dick, tighten up that pass to Ken and follow in fast. Ken, you're doing swell. Come on, let's go. Okay.
Hello, Ken.
Jealous of Lillian? Why?
Well, you see, I didn't know she was your sister, and, well, you don't know much about women, do you?
I don't want to know much about women. All I want to know is everything about you. Oh, excuse me.
Oh, that's all right, Williams. I wanted to run into you.
Well, you did. Do I know you?
You will. I got a message for you.
Yeah?
Yeah? How do you think your team's going to do this season?
Tell you better after our opening game.
You think you'll win the opener?
I don't think you'll give us much trouble.
Boys got a different idea.
Oh, they have?
Yeah, we were talking it over the other evening, and we figure your team ought to lose that one.
Better figure some more.
Is that your answer?
Yeah.
Del Cassini won't like that.
And you won't like this.
He shouldn't have done that, sucker. Now I gotta tell Cassini about it, and it means your sister will go to jail.
What are you talking about?
Ask your sister.
You've been sounding off like a leaky boiler for over an hour. What's bothering you?
Nothing you'd understand.
Extra boost.
May I come in?
Well, according to this French book, I just said you could.
Hello, Ken.
Hello.
Have you seen the evening paper? The season hasn't even begun, and the experts are saying that we're going into the invitation tournament.
It's going into what tournament?
What, you and the team.
Oh.
Speaking about basketball, aren't you doing the gym for practice?
Yeah, I guess I am.
What's the matter with him?
Your guess is as good as mine. I just asked him that question just before you came in.
Ken, how nice.
Shut that door and come here.
You seem all upset. Is anything wrong?
Plenty. What was all that hooey you gave me the other night?
Hooey?
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Yes, you do, you lying little cheat. I'm talking about Cassini.
Cassini?
Yeah, the guy you haven't seen or spoken to in 3 years, remember?
What did he tell you?
Nothing. He sent some of his handymen to take care of it for him.
Oh. What did he want?
You know what he wanted. The same thing that made me quit basketball before. This time he's got a new approach. He's got you going to jail. Come on, let's have the story. This time I want it all.
It's not an approach, Ken. I only wish it were.
Well, go on, give me the rest of it.
It's true he can send me to prison.
How?
Well, it happened the night after I met you. I was at a roadhouse. I'd been drinking too much. The doorman tried to tell me I shouldn't drive, but, well, I was stubborn, I guess. I brushed him off. On the way home, I hit a man, and I didn't stop. Next morning, the man died.
Why didn't you call me?
I was afraid to, after you'd just forgiven me. Besides, my driver's license was revoked 6 months ago. I was terrified. I didn't know what to do. So I called Del Cassini. He knew he had connections. He said not to worry. He'd handle everything.
Including me. Well, this time he's wrong.
Ken, wait a minute. I'll go to prison.
Go ahead, it might do you some good. You've been asking for it a long time. Yeah?
Del? Well, our little act just blew up in our faces.
Oh, speak English, will you?
My brother Ken just left here.
Yeah? What do you want?
He came to tell me what he didn't want. Me, you, and basketball.
Been shooting off that kisser of yours again?
Oh, absolutely not. Del, is there any reason why I have to stay in this flea bag any longer?
Oh, no reason at all now.
Good. I'll be packed and out of here in less than an hour.
That's all for today, boys.
Come on, Ken, shake a leg. We're waiting for you.
I don't think you better wait for me. I'll be along later.
Going, boy.
I didn't know I had an audience.
You're Ken Williams, aren't you?
Yeah.
You mind if I come down and talk to you for a bit?
You'll have to make it snappy. I'm about to go home.
It'll only take a couple of minutes. My name's Brenner. Lieutenant Brenner.
Detective, huh?
Yeah. Sit down a minute. I'm working on a special case. I think maybe you can help me.
Me?
Yeah. Williams, I need your cooperation. You may not like what I'm going to ask you to do, but if you have any respect for the law, you'll take my advice and do it.
I don't get it.
All right, I'll try and make it plainer. Basketball is big business, which means big money. And where there's big money around, there's always a certain element that moves in. Gamblers, ace in the hole boys.
I know. They tried it with me.
Who approached you?
Del Cassini Syndicate. But it won't do him any good because I'm not playing any more basketball. You just saw my farewell performance.
If you're not in on the take, why are you quitting?
I've got personal reasons.
Oh. Would you like to tell me about them?
My sister's all jammed up with Cassini. He could send her to jail.
Oh, he's holding that over your head, huh?
He tried to.
He'll try again.
I doubt it.
I've been a cop for a long time. Those guys never give up. Now, look, son, you're in a spot to help clean up a nasty mess, if you will.
How?
The next time Cassini contacts you, pretend to play along with him.
Why don't you just step in and arrest Cassini?
Because he's small fry. You don't know how big this thing is. I'm not the only detective in it. A lot of other law enforcement agencies are concerned, too. It threatens every college in the country. You like basketball. Do you want to see those gamblers ruin the game?
No.
Well, then help me knock over the man at the top. The fellow who's the head of this ring.
How?
When Cassini contacts you again, take orders. Phone me at this number and tell me what those orders are.
Suppose I do work with you. What happens to my sister?
Loyal to her, aren't you?
Let's just say I'd hate to see her behind bars.
I understand. Eventually, we'll have to pick her up. When that time comes, I'll do everything I can for her. More than that, I can't promise you. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
One thing more. You better call on your sister and tell her you've decided to keep her out of jail.
Okay. Good morning, sweetheart. Say, I have to go to the administration building. Thought you might walk over with me.
You certainly blow hot and cold, don't you?
What do you mean?
Last night you were scarcely speaking to anyone. This morning you're a bright-eyed little boy. You're completely beyond me.
You don't know much about men, do you?
I don't know much about you.
Look, honey, last night I had troubles. This morning, they're all gone. From now on, I'm an open book. You ought to wear a bumper.
Oughtn't I? Well, do you feel like punching, or would you like to talk?
I feel like punching, but I gotta talk.
Must have thought it over.
Yeah, I did.
Glad you're seeing things our way. How many points you think you'll take Dempster by tomorrow night?
We'll beat him by 25 points without raising a sweat.
Too many points. You're not to win by more than 10. That's the way we're betting.
It's a tough order.
That's your worry, Junior, not mine.
Hello. Holmes.
You were right. They contacted me just a few minutes ago.
I knew they would. What was their proposition?
We're not to win by more than 10 points.
Oh, so they're taking the odds on Dempster. Well, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll cross them up. You go in there and play your head off.
What's the idea?
Now, don't ask any questions, son. Just leave everything to me.
Okay, it's your show.
He's tossed baskets from every angle. There goes the gun, ending the game, and the score is Norton 67, Dempster 22.
Chum, you were really a ball of fire in there tonight.
Go on, they were just dropping for me, that's all.
Hey, come on, don't be so modest. Throw out your vest.
Who ever heard of a college man wearing a vest?
Well, hey, what is
All right,
this?
just be quiet and you won't get hurt. Try yelling and I'll give it to both of you.
Pretty stubborn guy, ain't you, Junior? Well, I'm going to give you a lesson you'll never forget. Maybe this will haunt you.
Oh.
Fix it so you'll never cross anybody again as long as you live.
Somebody's coming. Blow.
Oh, Ken.
Sorry, I couldn't do anything. Oh, they ganged up on you, huh? I'm sorry, boy. I was trailing you, but I was laying too far back.
Yeah, I guess you did.
I didn't think it'd go this way. I thought they'd grab you and take you to the man we're looking for.
Who are you?
Never mind that.
He's okay. I'll be all right as soon as I get my wind back.
Are you sure? And you two see that he gets home. There's a certain guy I want to talk to.
We'll take care of him.
Let me sit down somewhere for a minute.
$7,000 right out the window. Are you sure you made everything clear to that jerk?
All I know is I told him exactly what you told me to tell him. That he wasn't supposed to win by more than 10 points.
Something went wrong.
Oh, that's a brilliant observation.
I never heard of anything like it. But I suppose you were in a spot.
Sure he was. Guy can't run out on his sister, even if she is.
No good. Go ahead and say it.
What I'd like to know is just how long this is going to take.
So Brenner knocks over the head man of the ring, I guess.
In the meantime, you get your brains knocked out every hour on the hour, huh?
I'm in this thing. I'm gonna stick.
But you're right in the middle. I don't like it.
Neither do I. But what am I gonna do about it? Come on, let's go.
Well, there's no action around here. Guess I'll go out and pick up a dishonest buck. Get over there with the others.
You're the sorriest looking bunch of big shots I ever saw.
What are we supposed to do? Cheer?
You could look happier.
You're a smart guy.
Suppose you tell me why.
You gave that Williams kid a going over, didn't you? You should be grinning like an ape.
He had it coming. We took a bath for 7 G's.
It was worth it. To win the kid's confidence, I'd say it was cheap. From now on, he'll play just the way I tell him to.
Yeah? Well, maybe. But I hate to get clipped for 7 G's right at the...
Didn't. I coppered that $7,000 and won another 10,000 on top of it.
No.
Yeah. And I'll tell you something else. I gave away 20 points to do it.
This is Grantland Rice. In my syndicated column of last Tuesday, I asked this very pertinent question. Is the fix in on college basketball? In tonight's broadcast, I want to enlarge on that subject. Norton University, with Ken Williams, its All-America forward back from the wars, was a hot preseason favorite to clean up all opposition and go on to the national tournament. Norton's been winning games all right, but the scores have been too close for comfort. And I'm informed that these tight scores have been due chiefly to the off-form playing of Ken Williams. Mind you, I'm not charging that the fix is in it, Norton. But if I were the coach at this school, famous for its sterling basketball teams in the past, I would look into the matter. Those parasites of professional gambling, the fixers, the bribers, the sure thing boys, must be rooted out so that the fan gets a run for his money. Down to the last out in baseball, the last tally in basketball, and the final gun in football. Public opinion is the one effective weapon against these rats who gnaw at the vitals of clean sport. The tentacles of these unscrupulous racketeers reach out to contaminate sports everywhere. No community is immune. No section of the country too remote. Take heed, Norton U. Investigate. And if the fix is in, set your house in order.
You've just heard Grantland Rice and his weekly sports roundup. Ann, come on in.
Too busy to talk a minute?
No, I'm all caught up with my homework and ready to leave for Capital City tomorrow night. Kid Graham, that's me. Brain weary, but happy as a lark.
Who are you trying to fool?
Well, I'm surprised at you, sweetheart. I never fool my women. Correction. I never fool my woman.
And you're not fooling me, darling. I've been watching you these past few weeks. This thing's tearing you to pieces. Why don't you admit it?
Okay, it is tearing me down. Why shouldn't it? You think I enjoy working under wraps? Getting dirty looks from the coach and booze from the crowd?
That's just it. You can't go into the tournament feeling this way.
What else can I do?
Go to Brenner and tell him you're through taking orders from him. Let him find his own crooks.
But I promised Brenner I'd go through with it.
Sure, but when you made that promise, you didn't expect to go the whole season taking orders from him. Don't tell me he expects you to play his way in the tournament.
He hasn't said.
When is he going to say?
I'll be hearing from him.
Ken Williams, are you saying that you'd pull your punches in a championship game? If you don't go to Brenner, I will.
Look, Ann, you stay away from Brenner. I won't have you mixed up in this dirty business in any way. Understand?
All right. I just hope you know what you're doing.
Leave everything to me.
Now, what can I do for you?
I wonder if you could help me. I'm looking for some information about a detective.
Well, you've come to the right place. I've been on the force for 20 years now. What is it you want to know?
Well, I'd like to know how I might locate a detective lieutenant named Brenner.
Brenner?
Somebody looking for me? Oh, hello there. I remember you. Do you want to see me about something?
Why, yes, I do.
Let's talk over there. Now, what's on your mind?
Ken Williams. I'm worried about the mess he's in.
How much did he tell you?
The whole story. About his sister, the gambling ring, everything.
He shouldn't have done that. It's a very confidential matter. I wonder who else he talked to.
No one but his roommate and me, I'm sure of that.
I hope you were right.
Mr. Brenner, how long is this going to go on?
Unless my guess is wrong, it should be all washed up before the tournament's over.
Then you are going to have him play under orders in the tournament.
If we started this thing, we've got to finish it.
If I were Ken, I'd finish it right now. I think it's the most unfair thing I've ever heard of. Why, you don't know what it's doing to him.
Oh, yes, I do. But the service he's doing for the game of basketball outweighs any personal consideration. And there's the problem of his sister. You haven't forgotten about her, have you?
Yes. I'm afraid I did for the moment.
I can't find any record of Lillian Williams' driver's license being revoked.
But you would have the information in case it had been revoked, wouldn't you?
Yes, indeed. We'd have a complete transcript, including all of the facts concerning the accident.
Then she didn't have an accident.
Evidently not, or we'd have a record of it.
Thank you very much.
The last one all right?
Perfect. Tell Dave I said he makes the best daiquiris in town.
I'll do that.
Would you like a table, miss?
No, thanks. I'm just looking for someone.
Well, one of us ought to say something. Hello.
Then you remember me.
Sure. You're the gal that's been taking up all of my big brother's spare time.
May I sit down?
Sure. Sit down. Have a drink. Herman? Try one of their double daiquiris. They're marvelous. Bring her a double daiquiri.
Yes, ma'am.
So, wait a minute. Take that and save yourself another trip.
Yes, ma'am.
Where's that dame?
She had to go out and do some last-minute shopping. Why?
When she comes back, don't let her out of your sight till you get her on that train tonight.
Okay, what's the matter? What happened?
The kid spilled his guts to his chum and his girlfriend. She was down at headquarters checking on me to see if I'm legit. If that babe happened to follow through, it'd be too bad if she got hold of your Lillian, wouldn't it?
Don't be silly. Lillian would never open up.
No, listen, all dames talk too much. They're poison.
Okay, I'll put a muzzle on her when she gets back.
And a chain.
Is my big brother treating you all right? Or did you come here to make a complaint? Oh, come on now, speak up. You don't have to be afraid to tell me. I'm for you. Us girls gotta stick together.
I do want to talk to you about Ken, but I don't know just where to begin.
Begin anywhere. Pick a spot. Start in the middle. What's the difference? I'll understand.
Will you?
Sure. I know Ken better than anybody in the face of the whole earth. What's he been doing to you, honey?
What you're doing to him is the thing I want to talk about.
Elucidate, honey. Elucidate. Now, what were you saying?
I was about to ask you about that roadhouse.
Roadhouse? What roadhouse? I got lots of roadhouses.
The one where you had the accident, when the man was killed.
Oh, that one. Oh, so Ken told you about that, huh? And you went for it. You ought to smarten up, honey. Only men are supposed to be saps.
And you think it's all right to make a sap out of your own brother.
Why not? Girl's gotta look out for herself. Besides, he's not getting hurt.
Do you think that disrupting his whole life to keep you out of prison isn't hurting him?
You'll get over it, honey. When he finds out it's all for laughs.
Laughs?
Laughs and a chance for my boyfriend to grab up a great big fat chunk of dough for himself.
Then you didn't kill a man.
Why, I wouldn't even kill a fly. Now, you just stop worrying about my brother. You know, he's a sweet kid. He always was. And I'm crazy about him. And you two are gonna make a grand little team. Where's Herman?
Oh, I don't believe I care for another drink. I'm late for an appointment. Thanks so much for reassuring me about Ken.
Don't mention it. And you give my love to Ken, won't you?
I certainly will.
Hello.
Punishing that stuff again, huh?
Just a slight ablation.
Who's that dame that just left here?
No remarks, please. That was my future sister-in-law.
Brother's girlfriend?
Yes. And she's a darling. Simply darling.
Yes, so are you. Come on, get on your feet if you can stand up.
What do you mean, if I can stand up? I don't like your attitude.
I don't like your big mouth. We're getting out of here.
Don't, please don't. Don't, Del. No, don't, Del.
I'll break your neck. Come on now, I'll give you one more chance. What'd you tell her?
I didn't tell her a thing. Well, we were just talking about what a swell guy Ken is. That's all. I wouldn't do anything to hurt you, Del. I'm crazy about you. You know that.
Okay, you little rumpot. From now on, you keep that lip button up tight, understand? If you get sick on that train tonight, I'll throw you right out the window.
So the whole thing was a frame-up. There never was an accident. A man killed her, or any reason for her to go to prison.
No.
Same old malarkey, and I went for it again. You know, one of these days, I'm going to grow up.
Hey, where you going?
To call up Brenner and tell him that from now on, he's the only cop working on this case. I'm a free man. I'd like to speak to Lieutenant Brenner. What's that? Oh, I see. No message. He's out of town. He's in Capital City. I'll tell him there personally. Well, come on, get your bags. We've got a train to catch.
Well, come on, get your bags. We got a train to catch. That's what the man is saying.
Come in. There's no bar on that door.
Hello, boys. Hiya, Coach.
Hi, Coach.
Well, you comfortable? Oh, swell place here, swell.
How do you feel, Ken?
Great, never better. We'll beat that team by 30 miles tonight.
Watch that overconfidence.
Overconfidence, my eyes. That team's a pushover and you know it.
Well, I'll admit we have played tougher. But don't get too cocky. I want you to take this game seriously, Ken.
I am, very seriously.
That up, boy. Well, I'll see you down at the auditorium.
Boy, if he only knew.
Come in. There's no bar on the door.
They have spooks in here.
Or a bashful chambermaid. What's that?
Kilroy's been here.
Lose tonight. Well, you got your orders in black and white.
Yeah, and will they get their answer tonight? In Technicolor.
I can only think of 2 words. Hooray!
Hello, Eddie. How
Call
much
it
you get
Plaza 83714 Chicago.
10 G's, not good.
Hold it a minute till I read them back to you.
Hey, what do you mean 19
Toledo,
G's?
6,500.
Say, what's the matter with you guys down there?
Now grab anything else you can get. Sure, it's in that bag. Right, call me back when everything's in. Brother, what a killing. We're going to knock off 150,000 on this one.
Grab everything you can. This is the last stop.
Why, what do you mean?
The kid won't ride any farther.
Ah, he'll ride at the end of the line to protect that sister of his.
I doubt it. Which reminds me, I better go over and give him that last-minute build-up. I'll see
Yeah.
you later.
Right, fine. Hello.
Must be old home week.
Ann, come in.
I just came by to make sure that you take that nap.
I don't know what I'd do without you.
Keep your mind on basketball.
You heard what the man said.
Is this a private party, or can anyone come in?
Come on in, Lieutenant. I think you know everybody here.
Yeah.
Hiya, Lieutenant.
I'd like to talk to you for a minute.
Sure, sit right down.
Alone.
Oh, no, I'm through with those corner conferences. You can talk freely.
All right. Have you heard anything?
Yeah, and they gave it to me in writing.
So they want you to go all the way this time, huh?
Yeah.
I think you'd better do it.
Think again.
What's the matter? I thought we'd agreed I was running this show.
We did, but the scenery's been changed overnight.
How?
You tell him, sweetheart.
Well, I had a long talk with Ken's sister last evening, and she told me she was never in danger of going to jail because there never was an accident. No man was killed. So, Ken needn't worry about her any longer.
I'm glad to hear that. I'm very glad to hear that, Ken. But we mustn't overlook what we started out to do. You know, we put in plenty of hard work trying to smoke out the head of this gambling ring. And tonight, when the mob's set for a killing, and I'm practically certain of making a big pinch, I don't want to find myself working alone. Now, listen, Ken. You know, without your help, there's not very much I can do about this.
There's plenty you can do about it.
Such as what?
Well, when I crossed them before, they came after me, didn't they?
Yeah.
So tonight, I'm going out there and pour it on good for the first time in weeks. That'll upset their apple cart, and Mr. Big will want to see me personally after that. That's where you step in. Only this time, don't lay so far back.
That's doing it the hard way, son.
Well, I'm used to it. I've been doing things the hard way for a long time. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some things to do before I report to the stadium.
Okay. I won't be far away.
I'll be sticking pretty close myself, Lieutenant.
And be sure and take that nap.
Don't worry, Annie. I'll tuck him in personally.
Okay, Eddie, give me a quick rundown of those totals, huh? Yeah? How much? No. Good work. Yeah, we'll kill the suckers this time. I'll call you tomorrow, huh? What are you looking so grim about? We just got the last-minute figures from Boston. We stand to score about $200,000 on this.
We won't score a dime.
What
I'll
happened?
tell you on the way over to his hotel. Come on, Ollie.
Come on, let's go. Get that, Andy. I'll go down and wait for Ann.
Okay. Hello, hello.
Ken?
No, this is Andy. Ken just left.
This is his sister. Tell Ken. Brenner is not a cop. He's Mr. Big.
Hello? 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 Down.
Hold it.
Hello?
This is the operator. Were you cut off?
Never mind.
Get any ideas? 'Cause this time it ain't gonna be so healthy.
All right, let's go. Capitol Hotel.
Hey, kid, there's Ken Williams. Hey, Ken, wait. Hey, how about an autograph? Yeah, how about it? Mine's...
Come on, break it up, will you, kid?
Oh, wait a minute. Let him alone.
Yeah,
Go ahead,
how
but don't
about
try
it?
anything funny. These kids might get
Good.
hurt.
Feet first.
Wait a minute. Let me see that.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Here you are. Here you are. Thanks.
Look, I don't like this.
All right, kids. That's it.
Come on, break it up. We gotta get out of here. Watch it, kids.
Capitol Hotel.
That's a dirty jib. Oh, boy, look what he wrote on mine. Best wishes to Butch from Ken Williams.
Huh? What do you got there, kid?
An autograph.
Capital? Ken Williams?
What does he mean by capital? Hey, look at mine.
Snatched? Ken Williams?
Hey, mine's sort of screwy, too.
Hotel, Ken Williams. Let's look at the rest of these.
Hey, wait a minute. Hold them like this. There we are. Snatched, Capitol Hotel, Ken Williams. That tells the story. Any of you kids see Ken Williams leave?
Yeah, I saw him going to cab down that way. It's for other fellas.
Come on.
Hello?
Hello, Sarge. Are your boys still standing by?
Sure, we're all ready to go at the game. Why, what's up?
Now listen carefully to what I have to say. Put your boys in the car, get them down to the Capitol Hotel in about 3 minutes flat.
Okay. Come on, boys.
Brenner.
Yeah, Mr. Big himself. This is it, Sarge.
Let's go, boys.
No, wait. Let him get inside. You wait in the lobby. Come on.
I thought you guys were smart.
What's so dumb about us?
You bet a lot of money on the game, didn't you?
That's why you're not playing.
That's just the point. If I were playing, I could control the score. As it is now, we'll win even with a third-string substitute in my place.
Don't hand us that. You popped off tonight that you were going out there and pour it on good.
Oh, I did pop off. To one man, Brenner. That means he's in with you guys.
Too bad you said that, Williams. This started out to be a round trip, but you just tore up your return ticket.
So Detective Brenner's the top man.
That's right, son. You know, in a lot of ways, you're as dumb as your sister was. That's why you're gonna wind up just the way she did. With a belly full of slugs.
Kill Lillian.
Yeah. And I'm gonna kill you.
It's all right, officers. Everything's under control.
Then pick him up. The wagon will be here in a minute.
Hey, what happens to that?
Don't look like there's any hurry about him.
Come on, Scully. Bring him out.
Ken, listen to Andy.
Look, Ken, it was Lillian that called and tipped us off about Brenner after she was shot. It was her very last act.
To help me?
To help you. Took her last breath to do it.
She wasn't all bad.
She couldn't have been.
You're hinting, huh? Well, I can take a hint. I'm smart that way. Quick. Well, I suppose you're going to be putting in a hot plate and serving her breakfast in bed, huh?
Think of anything better to do?